topics and opinions expressed in the following show are solely those of the hosts and their guests and not those of W4CY Radio, its employees, or affiliates. We make no recommendations or endorsements for radio show programs, services, or products mentioned on air or on our web. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to W4CY Radio or its employees or affiliates. Any questions or comments should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for choosing W4CY Radio.
Welcome to the Ask the Expert show on W4CY Radio and Talk4 TV, where we bring you educational information from top local experts in the fields of legal, health, financial, and home improvement. Now sit back and listen to experts in family law, association law, hearing loss, business brokers, home care, along with many other topics. Now here are your hosts, Steve-O and Sophia.
Hey, good afternoon, California. Welcome to another Ask the Expert show where we bring you the top experts in the field of legal, health, financial, and home improvement. We are supposed to be doing a show on Medicare for California. We're waiting for our expert guest to come on. Just a little bit, if this is your first time tuning into the show, this is our 16th year of doing a show on Ask the Experts, and we covered topics such as public insurance, we do estate planning, we do personal injury law, we do neuropathy, a lot on Medicare, we do a lot on tax relief. We've got something for everybody, and we've been doing this for 16 years now. In fact, if you've got a business and you'd like to become part of our show, folks, I got to tell you, this is the best way to do two things. One, educate our listeners, and to help your business and bring you qualified leads. This is, we're a podcast, TV, radio, and I love the fact that a lot of the companies out there are strictly just a podcast. We offer all three. We are on 70 platforms. This is a very hot show, and the reason why I say that is most of our experts who start off with us stay on for a long period of time. We've got experts who've been with us for 10, 11, 12, even 15 years. And it just shows how strong this show is. We've got incredible producers. It's the easiest show to do. When we used to do radio, you'd have to go to the radio station to do the show. Now, the way we do it, you can do the show right from your office. I'm getting a little concerned because we haven't heard from our expert yet. I'm going to give him a few more minutes, tell you a little bit more about our show. You can contact us at 954-336-3767, and we would love to have you. Again, the number is 954-336-3767. We deal in the areas of legal, so any area of law. We deal in the area of health, just about any type of medicine or health issues. We also deal with financial. We've got money management companies that we work with. We also deal in home improvement. We've got air conditioning shows, plumbing shows, roofing shows. One of our best shows is public insurance adjuster. We have one of the finest public insurance adjusters in California, and they've been with us for 2 years now. So this is just a great way. It's actually turnkey. one of the first questions everybody asks me is, do I have to go buy a microphone? Do I have to buy a new camera? And no, you don't. Now, the better the quality on your show, you could look into buying a microphone or a camera, but it's not a necessity. I'm using the same laptop that I've used for the last 5 years. And it's such an easy show to do. You just click on the link and voila, you're on the show. Uh, the production company promotes our show on YouTube and also on Spotify and our national radio station. We take the extra step. We have, after 16 years, we have developed a extensive email list, and we've got it broken down to by city, by state, and it's something we have used for at least the last 10 years. So we do extensive marketing ourselves, letting people know about when your show is coming out. We do the show Monday through Friday, and it's just a great way, and I'm going to say economical way to market your business and also educate people about your business. This is it's such a fun show to do. It's amazing that we had signed a couple new experts because we're going to be adding a business broker show. And we're really excited about this. If you have a business that you would like to look into selling, or you're in the market to buy a business, the best way to go is having a business broker and letting them do all the legwork for you. And again, the show is it's an educational show, and the people who listen to our show love the fact that it doesn't sound like an info commercial. And if you look, we get a breakdown of how long people stay and watch the show, and our average is 18 minutes. Now, that might not mean anything to you, but that is a long time for a show for people to stay on to, whether it's watching on YouTube or listening on iHeart or Spreaker or Spotify or W4CY's radio station. It's just a great way. And one of the things that we do is we give you a copy of your YouTube show, and we tell people that if you will attach the show to your website, it actually will help move you up in the search engines because it draws a lot more people. And so it's just so much bang for the buck that you get with this show. I want to apologize. I don't know what happened to our California Medicare expert. He's been with us for about a year now. And, sometimes we understand that emergencies happen. We have a public insurance adjuster, and they never know when they're going to get a fire or if they're going to get someone breaks into a house. They're almost always on standby. So we never know 100% sure if they're going to make it to the show on time. This is Medicare. Sometimes there's also family emergencies. Let me go into, while we're waiting, and I don't know if he's still going to come on today, but let me just share with you about our show. Like I said, this is our 16th year, which is a long time to be doing a show, but we've had such great success. Our experts, we have a HOA condo show This is a law firm that sponsors this show that are experts in Florida. And they've literally been with us for 15 years. They just re-signed again for another year. And it's amazing if you live in a association. This is an incredible show to get information on because people have problems sometimes getting information from the board members about their condo or HOA association. And this is just a great way. We allow on that show for you to send questions in. And it is probably one of our most popular shows. We do a show on tax relief. And one of our tax relief experts, he's been with us 16 years. He started with us the day we started the company, and he's been with us for 16 years. He's done so well with this. He has his own show on Mondays at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Again, if you want to just check out some of the shows, go to www.w4cy.com. You can check out the shows. A lot of times I send people who want to watch the show live that they can go to w4cy.com and watch it on the website. It is, again, just such a great way to market your company and educate people. You know, what we have found out, there's so many different areas. We have a show that we do on neuropathy. I never had an idea what neuropathy was. I have learned so much due to the show. We have a show on sleep apnea. We have a dental implant show. We have a weight loss show. There's just such a huge variety. Again, let me give you the phone number. It's 954 336 3767. That's 954 336 3767. You can call and get more details about the show. I'm really excited. I haven't even shared this with our producer. We're going to be bringing on actually several. We've got one who's going to be handling California. We've got one that's going to be handling New York and New Jersey. We have another one, I believe, in Ohio and Michigan. And they're going to be talking about buying and selling your business. I think it's going to be an incredible show. I know for a fact we have a lot of business owners, and we also have a lot of people who want to retire from what they're doing and start a company, and they don't want to start from scratch. They want to buy an ongoing business. So it's going to be an incredible show. We're also going to start bringing on more shows on wellness and weight loss. There's a lot of clinics out there across the country that specialize in wellness, losing weight. We have probably one of the greatest wellness clinics in Dallas, Texas, that is our expert on our show. And I have learned so much about hormone replacement. We also have this is kind of a new area. It's called functional medicine. And we start off with one of the top functional medicine doctors in the United States. He's out of Atlanta. He started off just doing an Atlanta show. Now we run his show on a national basis. He is amazing. He was an OB-GYN doctor, him and his wife both. And he started getting into longevity and functional medicine. And I guess from a layman, the best way to, I guess, talk about what functional medicine is if you've ever felt something that was not right in your body, you went to the doctor, they did all this blood work and told you basically you're fine. But you knew there's something that's not right about it. We all know our body. And Dr. Elder Taylor, that's what functional medicine is. They go into finding out, first of all, what the problem is, and then going to the cause. But he also does weight loss. He works with the skinny injection. And well, I guess I'm trying to say there's so many different categories out there. We do a show on roofing repair. We do a show on um, uh, plumbing. That's another big area. I guess the biggest one is probably air conditioning and heating. And I never knew there was so much to know about air conditioning and repairs and how to look for, you know, a good way, economical way to get a great air conditioning system. So these are all shows that we do. Again, it is so simple to do. It is a matter of just clicking on a link, and voila, you're on the show. If there's any technical issues, we have a producer on the show the whole time. Like today, we've got Miss Rebels on the phone as our producer, and they will help you if there is maybe a technical issue. She's always worked it out. She's like incredible. So we actually, instead of like starting your own podcast yourself, and here's where people miss out on. They go, well, the cheapest way is just to do it myself, but you've got to promote it. If you don't promote it and let people know that you're doing the show, no one's going to know about it. And that's one of the things I am so proud that we do is how we promote your show. We would love for you to have us again. The phone number is 954-336-3767. My name is Steve O. If you knew what my last name was, you would understand why I go by Steve O. But, I'm going to probably be doing this for at least the next 5 years. And there's always something, a subject matter that comes up that I never even knew about. So we get a lot of surprises like that. I just heard from a company that does annuities, and I am going to learn about annuities. I'm so excited about it because this company does some incredible things for their clients. We just got through we have a show that they literally bought the whole eastern part of the United States, and he does Medicare. And I just found out today he also does regular health insurance. Most of our Medicare shows, that's all they do is strictly Medicare. So we've got so many great things happening coming up. Our show again runs Monday through Friday. Our Monday show, I'm going to give you Eastern times. Our Monday show is 9 and 9:25. On Tuesdays, we do a 10 and 10:25 show. And we also do a 5 and 5:25 show. Wednesdays, the same. Thursdays, we do a 5 o'clock show. And on Fridays, we do a 2 o'clock show. So one of the things that I love about changing over from terrestrial radio is terrestrial radio, when you do a talk show, you have to more than likely do a weekend show. And the reason why is all the big talk shows take up a lot of the airtime on the radio station during the week because the most people listen to radio during the week, not much on the weekends. So we always had to do a weekend show, and we always had to work out something with having one of the employees at the station to actually host the show. And now our shows are during the week. And what a really a great, I guess, part of doing the show like this is iHeart has, everybody's heard of iHeart. iHeart has one of the largest libraries, podcast libraries. When you do a show with us, your show will become part of that library. Also, it's going to become part of the library of YouTube. And it also becomes part of the library of Spotify. So your shows will always be there. People can always go back and look up shows. And it's just, I mean, listen, I've been doing this for 16 years. I'm still so excited about doing shows every day because I'm always learning something new. I guess, I don't know why our expert didn't show today. I apologize. We will be back with you next week with more. I appreciate you listening. Again, if you'd like to have your own show with us, 954-336-3767. We'd love to have you be part of the show. I know you would love doing the show. So we'll see you next week with more Ask the Experts.
Thanks for tuning in today to the Ask the Expert show on W4CY Radio and Talk4 TV. Tune in next week and every week to hear more from our experts on personal injury, insurance, air condition repairs, estate planning, Medicare, and many other topics in the areas of legal, health, financial, and home improvement. See you next week.